What's good, everybody? It is time for the Derby in FIFA Mobile. So we're gonna make some console videos, but apparently it takes a long time to download that game when it's like, you know, big. But we got it, we hooked up on EA Access, so we're gonna give you some gameplay for FIFA console soon. Definitely want to do a lot of stuff with that, but for right now, we're gonna focus on the new event that they got, which is the Derby. It is like brand new in the kind of style that you gotta go with, and the first thing you have to do when you go into this is decide, do you want to be Team Orange or do you want to be Team Blue? Now, I want to give you a bit of an idea of which one you want to be, so what I'm gonna show you is the players that you can get for each of them. So if we go here to the FIFA render site, this will sort of show you the different players that you can get. We'll talk about basically what is sort of what you can expect if you want to try and get those players, everything like that, as we go through. So basically, the players here in blue, these are the players that you can get. Those will be the players that you can basically get. There's a gold plus pack. We'll talk about that when we get into there. Those are the players that you can get out of there. All the way up, basically everybody on this page is going to be the one that you can get if you pick Team Blue. So those are your Team Blue players. And then when we go on here, you can see still Team Blue players, except for this Murata card. So the Murata card is a Team Blue player, but this is a player that you basically have to come like #1 in the world if you want to get. Same thing with Lamar. You're going to have to become a top player in the world if you want to become him. I think it's like top 10 on your local leaderboard in order to get Lamar, and top 1 to get Murata, I believe is what you have out of there. And then the 82 overall. I'm not sure if you can, I don't think you can pull them. I haven't actually seen anybody actually pull them, so if you can pull them, let me know, because that would actually be an interesting way to do it. Keane is going to be sort of your player that you get from 50 to 100, and then Bernard is going to be the player that you can get if you're like top 10, and then, what is it, was it Rodriguez? I think, no, it's Lucas Vasquez. Lucas Vasquez is the player that you'll get at the top if you go there, and then on the other side, you can get some of these top players. You can get Rodriguez, you can get Van Dijk. Those will be ones that you can get no matter which one you pick. So even though Van Dijk is in blue and James Rodriguez is in orange, those players are global leaderboard players. So basically that's the look of the players. You can check out FIFA renders if you want to see it. All the ones in orange are going to be the ones you're going to get if you pick Team Orange. All the ones in blue are going to be the ones you pick if you pick Team Blue. So most of the top players you're probably looking at getting if you want to like grind this game a lot. So when we bring the Derby, first thing you do, we pick Team Orange, but let me know, what team did you pick? Put in the comments below. Team Blue, Team Orange, who were you on for this one? What happens in this is there's a few ways you can get your stamina. Stamina refreshes itself just like normal stamina, and I don't know, like it was refreshing faster than I could actually spend it before. I don't know if that was a glitch, but it really didn't seem like buying the stamina pack really was any use at all, because I was just ending up getting it like repeating anyways. And then you do have this option of buying this one where you can pick up a possible player, or you can pick up just 30 points. You only have a 44% chance of getting a gold player though, and a 4.9% chance of getting an elite player. Let's open like 2. So this pack, this is the one that basically is going to do it. It's the one unfortunate part is basically the only way to get the players is through this pack, or you can go in here and finish the quest. So if you win 5 matches in a row, you get one. If you win 3 matches, you get your first player, and then you get 1 player from your alliance, which you can add to the team. If you get more players on your team, that's going to allow you to get more points, all the way up to getting 50, which is crazy. If you have 6+ alliance players on your team, you get 50 points, which means basically every single match, like I would be in first place in 3 wins in my local leaderboard playing with 50 points. So getting 6 on your team is like crazy good. The only problem, this one thing like I feel like is a bit of a downside of it, is that, you know, when you're doing this, to have that, the only way to really get yourself that is to put in and get a little bit of luck on these FIFA points, because none of these players right now can be auctioned, and they won't even be auctionable when the auction house goes live, I believe tomorrow. So that's one thing that I wish there's kind of like another way to sort of get players. And the other downside I feel like of this, in my opinion, and what I really want to see in like a future promo of this, is something more like, you know, FUT Champs. Like this sort of division rivals thing is really cool with the leaderboard, but really I get 4 points when I lose. I could just keep playing the match over and over again, you know, get 4 points, go through it. I don't actually lose anything when I lose, which is which is nice, but at the same time, it basically just means that the person who's going to get first is the person that's going to play the most, or the person that has 6 players in the team. To have like a little bit of, you know, skill-based things or head-to-head or anything like that, like just having to play versus attack until you get more points than everybody else. That's the one downside, I feel like, of this promo, because the only way to get those top players who are actually completely unauctionable, like that's the other interesting thing about this. Lucas Vaz can't be auctioned, and there is no auctionable date. So the only way to get this player is to come number 1 in your local leaderboard, and the only way to come number 1 in your local leaderboard is to stack your team with a bunch of players, basically, and play this thing non-stop, because you could get unlucky and you get a leaderboard with someone who's like, you know, one of these top people on the leaderboard, and you're in trouble then. So those are basically the rewards you can get there. On the other side, you can get yourself Rodriguez, you can get yourself the top reward of Van Dijk. So Virgil van Dijk, very nice looking card, but you got to be number 1 in the world, number 2 in the world, or number 3 in the world to get that Van Dijk card. So that'll definitely be very tough to get. I feel like, especially if you don't have 6 players in your team, it could be nearly impossible to do. So you got to play through the matches. You get points if you win, points if you tie, points if you lose. But, I don't know. Let's open up one of these packs. We'll see if we can get a player out of here. I don't know that I really... Oh, we will get one. Okay, so the first pack I opened, by the way, I didn't get one. So I would not expect you're going to get one in every single one. And then the player we get is also a 72 overall. Is this also... And the player I already have. So a duplicate. So that's also kind of not cool, is that I ended up opening it. I got a player, but I already have the player, so basically I don't get any more points from it. So the whole reason I opened up this pack was to get a player that I didn't have. And our second one, at least this time, we did get ourselves a new player. So now on our team, we will have 18 points, I believe, if we get a win. So we can go to our center back. We'll put him in here. I don't think it should lower our overall too much, so still 84-24. So now if I go into this, you'll see that it's going to update the amount of points, so I get 18 points here, and then if I get 6, I'll get 50 points, which means, yeah, I'm cruising when you go there, but basically you play through the verse attack match. That's how you're going to get the points there. You grind through the leaderboard, so there's not a ton to this promo. There's not a lot going on in this promo in terms of that, but it's you know, I do like the players in it. I just wish there's kind of other ways to sort of achieve the players, or if it was like based on like a limited number of games. Like that would be kind of cool too. One thing I want to show, here we go. One of our teammates right now, if we go into it, from the Falcon Justice League, MKW, look at this squad right now. This is the best squad we got in FIFA Mobile. That I don't like that that really intense thing. I think that's a bit of a glitch. But with Yao Felix and Hazard, I might just screenshot this and put it on, because that flashiness is really over the top right there. And then we got Aubameyang here, 90 overall, great looking pace. I love it. Plus 12. The boosts are what are making this card like insane right now. And then lots of good cards. Matip on defense, Van Dijk as well on defense. Once the market opens, this team is going to become absolutely insane. I'm guessing maybe going for a Liverpool squad. It kind of looks like that's the direction it's heading with a lot of them. Premier League squad, 85 chemistry though. It's getting closer to a full chemistry squad. Hope we'll see that Aubameyang on the team though for a little bit. So we'll do a match. I'm gonna play a drive against him. All right, so we'll see what happens. Stopde going against 102 overall. I do want to play a head-to-head match. I feel like it'd be a cool series to play head-to-head matches against some of the top teams. But right now we're going 82 versus 102 overall. Obviously he can't score himself. Oh, it's got the Arsenal kid. Maybe he's going for the Arsenal squad. There you go. The Premier League squad. I do love the look of the Premier League squads though. So we're going in on this one. I also love I love these moves. Like the secondary moves are so nice on these cards. Gets the shot off. Nice save right there. I don't know where that ball was going. We'll see what happens. See if Van Dijk will not lose that. Oh, Van Dijk loses the header. I was not expecting that to happen from Van Dijk there. So it goes, loses the ball. Oh, we get ourselves a great chance. Nice little shot. Took a little bit too long to get that off. We're going to get another chance to the corner. We'll see. This second chance for Van Dijk to try and win this one. Loses it again, but not enough to get past. So we kind of won that header enough to get it out. Sanchez right on there. Can't get past him. It's hard when you don't have that pace that you had on some of the players at the end of last season. Not a very good first touch from Lamar, as Sanchez will go on there. So stop in here. Send him out to the outside. Nice play up to Hazard, but can't get past it. Strong defense. A strong defense we're going up against. Lamar gets into the box. Lamar takes the strike. Stopped. One of you One of you bites it at the net. It's not going in. 29 minutes. Ooh, we got a counter. We got a counter. Oi, nice. Nice work on clearing that counter there. Back in here. Far post cross. Oh, wow. Way too far. Not where I want that to go at all. Van Dijk clears it now. Now he's just not letting anything happen. These are long. These like league versus league drives are like really long. Okay, Lamar. One-on-one with Van Dijk. Gets past him, but a nice save. I thought I could finesse it from the top. I'm going to clear that out. Just clear it. Okay, here we go. Great chance. Great chance there. Nice little play off the post and in. I definitely love to play a head-to-head match. If I'm ever on at the same time, I'm going to try and challenge to a head-to-head match. Oh, that would have been so sick. He hits it off the post at the end there. So obviously we probably could have done a little bit better job of scoring some goals. But there you go. Nice to see those cards in the team. The first 100 overall squad in FIFA Mobile 20. Very cool to see that. We got the derby going on. We got a bunch of events going on. So a bunch of new things to play in there. There's definitely tons of things to grind at the beginning of the season. I like the idea with a lot of these things. I just feel like a few little things to make it kind of like less crazy grindy would make it even better. But thanks for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde out.